So for growth and decay problems, let me just make up an equation that I'm just making this up, but the idea is true. So let me explain what this is. So that's the final amount. That's the initial amount. 1 is just 1 plus or minus. R is the rate. T is time. Time according to your rate. Now check this out. This is going to describe whether you're growing or decaying. So for example, for this problem that I just made up, it says that it decays 15% every day. So my multiplier would be this. It would be 1, and now since it's decay, I'm going to subtract. If the object were growing, it would be addition. But it's going to be 1 minus 15% is 0.15. So 1 minus 0.15 equals 0.85. That is my multiplier. That is my multiplier. If something were growing, it would be above 1.0. If something is decaying, it's going to be less than 1.0, which makes sense. So that's my multiplier. Now it says how much after 1 week. So after 1 week, why don't I use this equation? So my initial amount was 400 grams, and I'm going to use 1 minus 0.15, and I'll just use T. So this is A sub F equals 400. Of course, this is 0.85. That's the multiplier. The multiplier is whatever becomes of the parentheses. Now, time. How much time are we talking? Look, it says 1 week, but remember, the decay is expressed in terms of days. So everything has to respect the percentage. The percentage is in terms of days. So when they're saying 1 week, they're really saying 7 days. Their time must conform to the percentage time. 15% every day. Everything is in terms of days. So 1 week is 7 days. So I'm going to drop in 7 in for time. So this would be 400.85 to the power of 7. And on a calculator, type all that into a device. And it says about that much. And you can round to the nearest hundredth, I suppose. I'm not sure what the directions said. So about 128.23 grams. So for my problem, after 1 week or 7 days, I have about 128.23 grams. And that makes sense because it's less than the initial amount and we are decaying. Now, the last part. After how many days will only 1 gram remain? So how much time before 400 becomes 1? So in order to do that, we're going to use the same equation, but we're going to put 1 gram in for the final amount. So it would be 1 equals 400.85 to the power of t. So I'm going to divide both sides by 400. I'll do it on the other side of this paper. So it'll be 1 over 400 equals 0.85 to the power of t. Because I divided by 400, that'd be gone, it'd be below there. Now to solve that equation, maybe we can reverse the order. And then maybe we can take the log of both sides. And then remember, once you have a log, this exponent can go to the front as a coefficient. So it's t times log of 0.85 equals log of 1/400th. And then finish this problem by dividing both sides by log of 0.85. And for my random problem, it's about 37 days because it was in terms of days. So after how many days? About 37 days.